Morning everybody, Nerd Dad 5000 back with another reaction video. If this is your first time at the channel, take a second and click that subscribe button. It's easy. All you have to do is... and you're subscribed. Also, take a second and click that bell icon so you get notifications of any time I release a new video. If this is not your first time at the channel, welcome back. Starting out with an apology. Sorry these Lokis are taking so long. Family was out of town last week, so I was home alone. When I should have been working on videos, I just kind of spent the week laying around, watching other stuff on YouTube, playing video games, knowing that I should have been recording and editing these, but they took a week off, so I kind of took a week off. Now, trying to get back to it, just like coming back from vacation, it's hard to get back to work. But here we go. So we are Season 1, Episode 2 of Loki. This one is titled, I probably should have looked at it, The Variant. Episode 1, we saw Loki blink away from the first Avengers movie, like we saw him do during the Endgame movie. Yeah, it kind of is all over the place.
A big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
The TVA picked him up for breaking time laws, the sacred timeline. He went before the judge and was sentenced to basically erasure. I think they were calling it resetting. But Owen Wilson got him and has an idea that he wants to use him to help track other variants. One variant in particular that we found out at the end of the episode is Loki. So don't know yet if it's a different Loki from a different timeline, and he's going to use this Loki to try to catch him. Not sure what's going on with that. Episode did end up with this hooded figure killing a bunch of the Minutemen, which is funny because that's clearly a reference to how fast the soldiers could get ready during the American Revolution. So they've taken that name, but these are actual time travel police, and they're calling them Minutemen. So yeah, and a little bit of self-discovery, a little bit of a epiphany with Loki looking, because this Loki is from the end of the first Avengers movie, so he doesn't know any of the stuff that happened in the second Avengers and Infinity War and Endgame and Ragnarok. But he did get to see some of that in the little time viewing screen thing that Owen Wilson had. And so I think that's kind of snapped him. He's had as much character growth in the first episode as the other Loki that we've been following through all the MCU movies. So now I think maybe he's ready to help, especially when he found out that the variant they're looking for is him. So like I say, episode ended with a bunch of the Minutemen getting killed by this person who it's got to be the person that they're hunting for, that he wants Loki to help him catch. So here we go, Season 1, Episode 2, The Variant. Here we go. Oh, Renaissance times. Oh, Renaissance Fair. 1985. Nope.
Hi. What's going on? You guys aren't dressed right.
They're time travelers who have come to check out Renaissance times.
It's a trap!
Oh, green mind control finger. It's kind of like when Loki had the thing and was the staff and was doing mind control on him. Wow, I see why she got picked. Oh, well, it definitely looks like Loki. He likes stabbing and using the knives and stuff. Oh. Oh, he's got some more of their tech, and he's got one of their people.
Let's review what we've learned. What happens when a Nexus event branches past Redline?
Very bad things.
Come on, Loki.
No, holographic learning.
Are you recording or are you alive?
Well, I can hear you.
Sort of both. Whoop. Watch it. Where's your manners? Hey, quit it. That is not nice. Jerk.
Oh, yeah.
My jet ski magazine, put it down. Come on, gear up. There's been an attack. Let's go.
Is this his jacket? I kind of want one of these jackets. This seems like this would be a really good cosplay, Loki as a TVA agent.
C-20 and her team went dark shortly after they jumped into the 1985 branch.
When we get out on the branch, we're not just looking for a time criminal, we're looking for a Loki. The TVA has pruned a lot of these guys, almost more than any other variant. Powers generally include shape-shifting, illusion projection, and my
Duplication
favorite,
casting.
illusion projection.
No, they're two completely different powers, actually. Illusion projection involves depicting a detailed image from outside oneself which is perceptible in the external world, whereas duplication casting entails recreating an exact facsimile of one's own body in its present circumstance, which acts as a true holographic mirror of its molecular structure.
Okay, take a breath. Noted. We're gonna break into 2 teams, including myself and Professor Loki.
Don't mix up my powers.
Because whoever this variant is, we haven't been able to find him. So let's bring in an expert.
That's me. Is no one concerned about that?
Of what?
Me betraying you.
No, because you already know that we can catch you, and how's betraying us gonna get you any closer to the timekeepers?
An audience with the timekeepers is on the table.
Keep that focus.
He said he was going to offer you something that you couldn't turn down. That sounds pretty good.
Why don't we just travel back to before the attack, when the variant first arrives?
Nexus events destabilize the time flow.
Oh yeah, they don't care about walking around and talking about this stuff in the wide open because they're getting ready to erase all this anyway. So it doesn't matter what people see, what people hear.
Reset charges prune the affected radius of a branched timeline, which, by the way, sounds like a nice way of saying disintegrate everything in its vicinity.
He's on it.
I watched the videos. Some of them.
I watched the videos.
Actually.
Fan out and search for her.
Wait.
He saw something.
If you leave this tent, you'll end up like them.
We have a saying in Asgard, where there are wolf's ears, wolf's teeth are near. It means to be aware of your surroundings. Which is absurd, because my people are by nature gullible fools, a trait that I, the God of Mischief, exploited time and time again, simply by listening.
Make a long story short.
We need to look for C-20.
But that's exactly what the variant wants you to do.
It's a trap!
It's a trap. He's waiting for you outside this tent. He wants me. I'm the key to his plan. He knows that I'm stronger than him, and he rightly believes that together we can overthrow and rule the TVA. But that's not what I want. I have a new purpose. Knowing what I now know about his tactics, I can deliver you the variant. And we'll need to speak to the timekeepers at once. They're in graver danger than we realized.
He's lying. Just playing games. There's no one out there. You had me for a second. My ears are sharp, too.
Ooh, are we going to see the full effect this time? Yep, timekeeper's gone. The stuff they tore up gone. Their helmet gone. Whole timeline gone. I really thought Loki was being serious. He had me tricked too. Space lizards. Yeah, I can see that.
Is it just me, or does this office keep getting better and better? Where'd you get that one, the snow globe?
You're not the only analyst working for me.
And why do you get to keep all the trophies from my cases in here?
Because I approve the missions. Let's talk about the one you just botched. Mobius.
What? Those rings are already there.
And they're all from you.
It's from your other favorite analyst. The variant likes to stall for time, and eventually we'll catch the other one doing the same thing, because understanding this Loki helps me get closer to the one we're chasing.
Loki is an evil, lying scourge. That is the part he plays on the sacred timeline.
Maybe he wants to mix it up. Sometimes you get tired of playing the same part. Is that possible?
Not unless the timekeepers decree it. And then it shall be so.
And how are the old timekeepers?
The timekeepers are monitoring every aspect of this case. They want that variant caught.
So do I.
Are they really watching? Or does she just have everybody believing they're watching?
You don't remember this. This must be from that analyst you keep on the side.
You really believe in this variant?
Luckily, he believes in himself enough for the both of us. And hey, if it doesn't work, I'll delete him myself. He's really arrogant.
You're probably wondering what happened out on the mission.
Okay, just shut up, please.
Talk,
What
keep
happened to the guy I met on the elevator who didn't like to talk? Remember him? Now I'm stuck with this guy who won't stop yakking away about what makes a Loki tick. You're here to help me catch the superior version of yourself. That's it.
I'm not sure superior is actually quite the right word.
See, there it is. I believed, stupidly, that insecure need for validation would motivate you to find the killer. Not because you care about the TVA mission or being a hero, but because you know this variant is better than you, and you can't take it.
I'm 10 steps ahead of you. I've been playing a game of my own all along.
What? Charm your way in front of the timekeepers, hustle them, and seize control of the TVA? Am I getting warm?
Why are you in there sticking your neck out for me?
I'll give you two options, and you can believe whichever one you want. A, because I see a scared little boy shivering in the cold, and you kind of feel bad for that ice runt. Or B, I just want to catch this guy, and I'll tell you whatever I need to tell you.
B. No, I think C. He sees both A and B.
This is the final step, your last chance.
Oh, and what does my desperate last chance require?
Work.
Work.
Work. Wow, that's a tall building.
I need you to go over each and every
I
one of the
expected them
variants
to
case
move.
files and then give me your unique Loki perspective. Pretend your life depends on it. I'm gonna get a snack.
Pretend. I think it actually does.
Oh my goodness. Don't tell me the variant ambushed and killed another team of Minutemen. And stole their research charge as well.
He did his Owen Wilson impersonation.
Hi. Hello.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm on some important TVA business. I'd like all files pertaining to the creation of the TVA.
Those are classified.
Okay, I'd like all files pertaining to the beginning of time then.
Those are classified.
Okay, the end of time.
Those are classified.
Okay, what files can I have?
Oh, one tiny little... Oh, his file. Oh, he didn't know this was a thing. Ragnarok, Class 7 Apocalypse. Total planetary destruction. Zero energy.
A clue!
Entire civilization annihilated. No, the people got off. Remember, Asgard's not a place, it's the people.
Found something.
No, I said don't bother me until you've read all the files.
I have. The answer isn't in the files, it's on the timeline. He's hiding in apocalypses.
Which apocalypse? Any time in history, there's like a million of them.
Ragnarok. Are you familiar?
Destruction of Asgard and most of its people. I'm sorry.
Yes. Very sad. Anyway, it got me thinking. Nexus events happen when someone does something they're not supposed to do, right? And then that thing they're not supposed to do cascades into a whole range of other things that aren't supposed to happen until eventually a new timeline branches.
Chaotic alterations of a predetermined outcome.
Exactly. So, let's just say your salad is Asgard.
No,
in this scenario.
it's not Asgard. That's
it's
my
a metaphor.
lunch.
Just hang in there.
I want that
And
salad.
I could go down before Ragnarok causes its complete destruction, and I could do anything I wanted. I could push the Hulk off the Rainbow Bridge, and I could also set fire to the palace.
No, just stop. Don't set fire
Okay.
to the palace.
It wouldn't go against the dictates of the timeline because...
Casey!
I just need this for a second. Because the apocalypse is coming. Surtur will destroy Asgard no matter what I do.
No, don't do...
There's the apocalypse. Ragnarok obliterates the salt. If everything and everyone around you is destined for imminent destruction, then nothing that I say or do will matter, because the timeline's not going to branch, because it gets destroyed. The variant could be hiding in the apocalypse and do whatever he wants, and we wouldn't know.
Not bad.
Take me to a real apocalypse. Take me to Ragnarok. I'll show you.
I'm not taking you for a stroll along the promenade, much less an apocalypse.
What could possibly go wrong?
You lure me out into the field and then you stab me in the back, and that's a theory I don't want to test.
I've never stabbed anyone in the back.
Okay, I've studied almost every moment of your entire life. You've literally stabbed people in the back like 50 times.
I'd never do it again, because it got old.
There it is.
Okay, look, you don't trust me, you can trust one thing. I love to be right.